What's going on, y'all? My name is Spice. This is Spice Can't Fish. So if you watched my last video, you'll notice at the end there was a guy who ended up coming and fishing next to me. If you didn't see that, I'll play that clip right here. Now that was really annoying, so I ended up leaving and I ended up just going home after that. But I thought that there would still be some fish biting. So now it's the morning after that video took place, the next day, and I'm out here at the same spot again. I brought 2 rods with me, a frog rod and a Senko, and we're just going to see what bites. Yesterday I got a bite on a frog, so I'm hoping that they're going to be chewing a frog this morning, but if not, I also brought the Senko as a backup. Before we get further into the video, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I would also appreciate it if you could hit that like button. It helps more people see these videos and helps me grow my channel a little bit faster. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you want to see some more fishing content like this, then please hit that subscribe button. I would also appreciate that. Again, it helps me grow my channel. But enough of me talking, let's get into fishing. Alright, y'all. Back here at this little pond where I got those frog bites. I'm trying to be quiet. It's still pretty early. I don't want to wake anybody up. But I brought 2 rods with me. Packing light today. Frog and a Senko rod. And yeah, we're going to be fishing a frog and a Senko. Since it's still pretty early, I'm going to start off with the frog. See if we can get any active ones. I'm going to be throwing around kind of a weird frog today. It's the Lunker Hunt Yappa frog. It's been sitting in my box for, I don't know, a while. And I wanted to try it. It looks like pretty much a weedless jitterbug. So I actually think even though it has that jitterbug style lip, it doesn't actually move like a jitterbug. I think because that lip is real soft, it doesn't give the same resistance in the water, but it walks so good. I may actually go try this other side of the pond real quick. See if there's anything over here. Okay, first sign of life. Spooked a bass off the bank. There's a bite. Pull it out of his mouth. There's a bite. Got him. There we go. First one of the day. On a Senko. Dude, what are you pooping out? Ew. Buddy, what is that? I don't know what this guy's pooping out, but it is disgusting and I am not going to touch it. Oh, ew. Oh my god, dude, ew. You, hang on. Ew, he's got a whole worm in his mouth. You guys see that? Gross. Alright, buddy. Go eat some more, I guess. That was nasty. He had like some white shit coming out of his butthole. He had like worms or leeches in his mouth. Ew. I hope he was eating those. I hope they weren't leeches like all up in his mouth, because that would be so gross. But, ugh. Anyway. First bite of the day comes on that 4-inch bass attacker finesse worm. Again, I really don't know where you guys can get these, but I'll link a good finesse worm in the bio for you. Alright, let's see if we can get another one over there. I got bit more than once. So I wonder if they're just kind of stacked up over in this little thing right here. It's like a little opening. There's another one. He's got it. He didn't got it. Try over here. Oh, there's a bite. First cast, that was so quick. Does he have it? Oh yeah. He's playing with it. He's swimming with it. He's got it. Little guy. What are you doing, dude? I mean, you got the right attitude. How'd you even get this hook in your mouth, bro? Man, I got him good, too. There we go. Hang on, let me just give you all some perspective real quick. So this is a 4-inch worm. Oh. So yeah. What I was trying to show you is it's a 4-inch worm, maybe like a 6-inch bass. But, yeah. Number 2. Not much of a number 2, but number 2 still. Problem with these ponds is there's a lot of fish in them, but like 90% of them are little ones. There's a few like decent fish in here, but for the most part, like they're all pretty small, like underneath that 1 pound mark. Usually if you weed through a few of the small ones, you'll get like a bigger one, like between that 1 to 2 pound, and I've caught a few bigger ones out of here, like 3s. I know they're in here. It's just a matter of getting away from all the little ones, which I'm probably... Oh, do you guys see the size of that carp right there? Thing was huge. Oh my god, I don't know if the camera picked that up, but that was a big old carp. There's some really big carp in these ponds. That's the one thing that these ponds have, is some real big carp. There's another bite. I think he's got it. You know, really let him eat it because he's probably pretty small. There we go. Oh, he's actually a little bit better. Nope, I lied. He's pretty small. Again, like 4-inch worm, 6-inch bass. Gotta love it, dude. Pond fishing at its finest. See ya, buddy. Tell you what, man, I like these little bass attacker worms. They're good for small ponds. And if you're just trying to go out and like catch a few fish. And on top of that, they're pretty long lasting. There's another one. Oh my god, I just got bit again. No way. So you got it? Yep. Nope. Didn't have it. They're munching right now. I didn't mean for this to turn into a weightless Senko video, but I guess that's what it's gonna be. It's also slightly misting out right now.
Pretty good
Hopefully
right
this
now,
doesn't turn into anything worse.
And the rain
I can stay out fishing. But,
and the wind is gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not the best conditions out right now.
This could get good here, folks.
All the fish don't seem to mind. So I guess I could talk a little bit about what I'm doing here.
And by good, I mean we might catch
the
a
reason
bunch of
that these bass attacker worms
maybe
are
there'll be another decent
in particular really good for this body of water is because they sink really, really slow. They have like
maybe we'll catch
really
big old
I think it's
in
like
here.
not even 6 inches a minute or a second, sorry, but really, really slow fall rate. And that's important in little ponds like this, especially when you're trying to keep that bait in the strike zone, and you're fishing up shallow. You want it to kind of like almost float there right in front of the fish's faces so they have a little bit more time to look at it. But what I'm trying to do is let it sit there right in front of their faces and sink super slow. And I'm giving it between like 5 and 10 seconds depending on how deep it is I'm fishing. Sometimes even more than that. But just letting that bait sink real slow right in front of their faces. And once it's like sitting on the bottom, you just give it a little couple twitches. And that's pretty much it. I mean, Senko fishing is pretty easy. It's not the most fun way to catch them, in my opinion, but it's really effective. Like wacky rig, Texas rig, weightless, killer small ponds. And lakes too. I mean, you can throw a Senko and get bit at any lake in the country. If there's bass in it, they'll eat Senkos. Bluegill too. Sometimes you get big enough bluegill, they'll eat Senkos too. Another important thing when you're fishing a Senko is looking for places with cover. So like right now I'm fishing like right near these trees. You'll also see I was fishing like along the bank or like casting towards like some of these little pieces of floating grass, or like there's a few places around here I know there's like a piece of brush or like a brush pile or something, and I'll cast over there. And the reason for that is because bass are usually situated around that structure, and they'll usually just kind of sit there and hunker themselves down, especially when it's not great conditions like it is right now. They'll just kind of sit there and not do all that much. And when that bait comes down and kind of like floats down pretty much right on their heads, it's like too easy of a meal for them to pass up. So they just kind of instinctively hit it. So this is like another good place that you would maybe want to throw a Senko. You see how there's this big tree over here on my left? So like every time that it's really windy, or I don't know, I guess in the winter or something. Anyway, whenever that tree drops any of its branches, most of them are going to end up in the water right around here. So there's going to be a ton of like sticks and brush and stuff. And this is kind of one of those places that a bass is going to want to hang out. Just kind of swim around, pick off anything easy to bite, try and find some food. So I'm really going to work this whole area over here. I'm going to work like this bit here, then I'm going to move to that corner, work that whole corner, and then I'm also going to work over there by that tree for the same reason. But it's like, you want to look for areas like this, especially when you're fishing like small ponds where there's not really a ton of cover and like stuff for fish to hang out on. Looking for stuff like that is a good way to like find some cover, I guess.
I'm gonna throw the frog for just a minute. So I've decided to fish this Senko here and also over by the bridge. Then I might hit that back corner one more time. And then I'm probably gonna piece because this rain's starting to come in a little bit harder. And I don't know how much longer I can stay out here. There's a bite. He's got it. Number 4, baby. Hooked him right in the eye. Nope, actually, it was just above his eye. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Oh, chill. Oh, he released himself. See ya. All right, there we go. 4 fish. Not the biggest fish. Nothing to write home about. But they are fish nonetheless, and I am happy. Can we go for 5? Can we get a 5 bass limit for 2.5 pounds? So the setup that I'm throwing this on today is my Fluger Monarch rod with an Akuma Stratus reel, 20-pound braid to a 12-pound leader. 12-pound might be a little bit heavy to some people. All right, but
I'm just gonna stay right here.
I'd rather have too much than too little.
That was a great.
In these little
catch.
ponds, I don't think that the bass can.
They're still biting.
Really tell.
I'm gonna keep hitting them.
If there's a line attached to your lure, so
they might all be little, but
I figured I'd go over that real quick in case
shoot,
y'all were
it is
wondering.
fun.
The rod is the rod's a 6.
I'm not out here to
medium,
catch big fish. I'm just out here to catch
moderate.
fish.
I think might be a medium fast. Hang on. Just says medium. I think it's probably like a medium moderate, but good all around finesse stick. Probably my favorite one that I own. Gonna fish this corner. The rain seems to have stopped, so I may stay out here for a little bit longer, but we'll see. There's another one. He's got it. It's a little better one. Oh yeah, that's a little better one. Best one of the day. Hell yeah. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Little pounder. Chunky miss. Definitely a female. Look at that. Just about to pop out some eggs. Getting ready for the spawn. Alright, miss. Thanks for biting. See ya. Well, hey, can't complain with that. That's like a little pound and some change. Pound and a quarter, maybe. I don't know. Didn't have a scale with me. Don't really care, even if I did. But, chunky little fish out of this place. That's what you like to see. There's a fish. Let him eat it. I think he's got it. Yup. Got you that time, fool. Quit spinning. God damn it. All right. Number six. Man, why can't I hold on to these fish today? I think I dropped more fish this morning within the past like hour and a half than I have in like straight up a month. On another note though, this worm is getting tore up. Like, I don't know if y'all can see all those teeth marks in the tail. I caught 6 fish on it. Missed a bunch more. And we're still on the same worm. What do you know? They are loaded up right in here. There's another one. Next cast. You got it? Maybe? Yep. That feels like a little bit better one too. Oh yeah. Probably the second biggest of the day. Probably about as big as the first one we got. Dude, unreal. Thanks, buddy. Peace. Man, 7 fish on the same worm. I don't even know what to say anymore. Impressed. It's starting to get to the point where it's hard to find places to hook it back on the hook.
All right, y'all. Well, that was fun, actually. I had a good time this morning. I didn't catch any real big fish. There was that one that was, just over a pound probably. That was the biggest fish of the day, but it was good to get out for a couple hours before the rain came in real bad and, just catch a few fish. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. It helps people see my videos more often, as well as hit that subscribe button. That's going to help me grow my channel as well. And until the next one, y'all, I'm out. Tight lines and keep it real. Peace!